I want to do a little intuitive reading for the signs. I've randomly already done Sagittarius. I'm sure there was a reason at the time why I started with Sag and then never got around to doing the readings for the rest of you guys. Because I got busy. I had to do things in life. And holy manoli, there's such profound big changes and up levels as per fucking huge. Hi! Hello, love and grace. I love you. I love you. Welcome to the Aries reading. Let's just start. Let's just do the cards, okay? Let's just do the freaking cards already. Hey, Scott, how are you? Oh, laying things to rest. Laying things to rest that we've been holding on tight to. I'm taking more cards, okay, you guys? To get a better sense of less story. So it's like looking for balance, temperance, stability after a major tough time, a really pretty shitty cycle, I'd say. Okie doke, Aries. So I'm just sort of taking in the different storylines and characters. Alright, so it would feel like something that you were holding quite dear to you hasn't been what you thought it would be, or hasn't turned out how you thought it would. So you're having to just sort of drop it, let it go. It's like realizing like you have nothing to defend anymore. So really there's just this movement, this passage forward, this movement forward. I feel like whoever this message is for, that there's almost like a sense of shock around it. As in, like you're sort of suspended a little bit. And it's almost like being involved in all this crazy conflict and then just sort of like popping out the other side as the fool. Avoiding some deception basically, and then laying it to rest, which allows you to drop the burden, whatever the burden is connected to. Mainly this past cycle of disappointment, of shock, suspension. It's like an inverted birth cycle I'm getting. It's like that which you were fully intending was like the opposite. It was like the not at all what you thought. And so, yeah, all this intense conflict is then bringing you back down to the ground, but in a foolish way, which is positive with regards to this reading. Embodying the Fool actually lifts you out of this cycle of deception, which allows you to lay to rest the burden. And then we have this Three of Wands, which is actually a nice movement forward if this is under the deck, but then taking us through the energies of this reading. There's certainly like adventure, new beginnings, like setting forth on a brand new adventure, new territory, all that kind of stuff. And it's like taking the blindfolds off, going to help you find greater stability and balance. So the Fool energy is really important for you guys, as is the Temperance. And it feels like as this veil gets lifted, then we have new ideas, new energy coming in to support this new adventure ultimately. This Three of Wands card. Let's just get maybe 1 or 2 more cards from the Osho deck to see if there's any more guidance coming through for the Aries troop. So it's like, yeah, sounds about right. We have here silence and healing. So it feels like all this disappointment, all this having to like protect everything you've built. It's like holding on so tight, not moving forward, not really seeing opportunities, not accumulating or achieving pentacles. So it's like, and a lot of conflict either in your community or just inside your own head, which then forces you into kind of a healing crisis, silence mode. And then you pop out the other side a lot lighter and more foolish, which allows you to kind of rise over deceptive energy and lay to rest a burden. So a cycle of great burden and disappointment is closing down, bringing you into temperance, which is a beautiful healing energy. You then are able to rise out of this, finding greater balance, certainly within your past patterning of like being deceived, you could say. And then, so now what we're finding, you're moving into this energy of having the sun and the moon, having the father, the mother, having this greater sense of wholeness and balance, which then it's sort of like a new beginning, but not completely, you know, the right essence of you still stands, and now you move forward with decisive action in a really positive way. It's like cutting out all the bullshit from the past, basically, and dropping to the truth, silence around the Fool, healing from the like intensity of all of this, all of it. And then, which is quite nice, I would say, and just like a beautiful, ooh, nice. Ooh, nice. We'll just keep making these cards. Well, we have the adventure, so new, or just like setting forth on a new. So we've 2, find some like stability, and then 3, it's like move it forward, right? And then that's kind of nice because we've got, yeah, and actually that's nice too. So weirdly, because we have then this sense of celebration, which thank goodness, because after all that you have been through, and even going into the silence and going into the healing, then it's like moving in a new direction, and you're gonna have fun. You're gonna have some celebration across the nation with some other divine creators, because what we've got here is like the Ten of Swords and in reverse. So the worst is over, is all that I could probably sort of close up with this reading. The worst is over. For those of you Aries who have resonated with this, if you want to book a private reading, feel free to do so. I'm pretty sure all the information is there below. These are just pure intuitive readings from the Heart Love Vibrashe. Again, I'm MJ, you guys, from All to Love. So I thank you for being here so much. And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in another video, which will probably be quite soon. And well, that's like the intuitive vibration, isn't it, Love and Grace? Because I get that with a lot of other intuitive readers that I read. Sometimes I'm just guided to a certain video and it resonates. Plus, with regards to like this channel, I'm very aware that all of the signs and all of the cards and all of the people that gravitate are undergoing a certain dynamic of transformation. So the transformational energies are present in a lot of the signs and a lot of the readings, unless again, like there's some really maybe specific message that's meant for like one person. I'm not as much anymore, but when I was really watching a lot, I would just literally be on flow and I'd watch any number of videos. It wouldn't have to be specific to my sign, but there again, the message is, but you're here, so you're meant to be here, and so the message is for you. Have an awesome day, you guys. I'll speak to you soon. Peace out.